great co-op game can turn an ordinary evening into the kind of night your group talks about for weeks. And the best part? You do not need four full-priced games, an expensive setup, or even four players to make it happen. We tested the strongest co-op options across every budget, from games costing less than dinner to award-winning adventures built entirely around two players. Everything here is spoiler-free, and we will tell you exactly who each game suits, what it costs, and where the catches are. Let's begin below $10 with Lethal Company. On paper, it is a basic salvage job. Land on abandoned moons, collect valuable scrap, and meet the company quota. In practice, it becomes a wonderfully unpredictable mixture of teamwork, panic, betrayal, and screaming. Four players can explore together, but communication matters more than combat skill. Someone gets lost, another person confidently makes the wrong decision, and suddenly the entire plan collapses. That chaos is precisely why no two sessions feel identical. Lethal Company costs $9.99 on Steam and has maintained a 97% positive rating from hundreds of thousands of reviews, earning Steam's overwhelmingly positive label. Just remember that it is currently a PC game, and its deliberately rough presentation is part of the charm. For a completely free alternative, try We Were Here. Two players wake up separated inside a mysterious castle and must communicate to solve connected puzzles. Each person sees different information, so clear descriptions and patient listening become the real mechanics. It is short, clever, and an excellent compatibility test for any co-op partnership. Moving into the middle tier, Overcooked 2 remains one of the easiest recommendations for groups. The controls are simple, the objectives are immediately understandable, and almost every kitchen introduces a ridiculous new obstacle that turns basic food preparation into controlled disaster. If your group wants action instead of onions, Deep Rock Galactic is the stronger choice. Up to 4 space dwarves explore hazardous caves, complete objectives, gather resources, and fight hostile creatures. Its classes encourage cooperation without forcing everyone into exactly the same playstyle. For something calmer, Stardew Valley transforms beautifully in co-op. Friends can share a farm while dividing responsibilities however they like. One person can fish, another can mine, and someone else can spend the entire day decorating. It is less about winning and more about building a comfortable routine together. Now for the must-plays. It Takes Two is still the benchmark for dedicated two-player design. Every major mechanic is built around cooperation, with both players receiving distinct abilities and meaningful jobs. It never feels like one person is playing while the other simply follows. It Takes Two earned an 88 Metascore and won Game of the Year in 2021. More importantly, for a budget list, only one online player needs to own it. The second person can download the Friends Pass and join the full adventure without purchasing another copy. Split Fiction takes that formula and pushes it even further. It constantly moves between imaginative science fiction and fantasy settings, introducing new ideas before the previous ones can become repetitive. Its 91 Metascore made it one of the highest-rated games released in 2025. Split Fiction also includes a Friends Pass, so one purchase covers both online players. It supports crossplay as well, making it much easier to partner with someone on another supported system. If you want one spectacular co-op purchase rather than a library of smaller games, start here. For two people sharing one television, Cuphead is a gorgeous and demanding couch classic. Its hand-drawn animation is exceptional, but do not mistake the friendly appearance for an easy game. Success requires concentration, pattern recognition, and a partner who will keep trying after the 10th defeat. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shredder's Revenge is the opposite kind of recommendation. It is immediately approachable, supports larger groups, and captures the energy of classic arcade beat-em-ups without feeling outdated. New players can contribute quickly, while experienced players still have combos and challenges to master. Moving Out 2 turns furniture removal into a physics-based team sport. Doors become optional, windows become shortcuts, and careful planning usually lasts about 30 seconds. It works especially well with mixed skill groups because imperfect play often creates the funniest moments. And if your household enjoys friendly arguments, Overcooked All You Can Eat combines a huge selection of kitchens from the series. It is polished, packed with content, and capable of revealing exactly which friend cannot follow a 3-step instruction under pressure. Here is the honest catch. Co-op does not always mean the same thing. Some games support local play on one screen. Others require separate systems and online accounts. A few offer crossplay, while many restrict friends to the same platform. Check the exact multiplayer arrangement before buying. You should also consider the relationship between the players. Lethal Company thrives when everyone enjoys improvisation and failure. Cuphead demands patience. Overcooked rewards loud coordination. It Takes Two and Split Fiction require two committed players because neither adventure can be completed alone. Finally, prices change constantly. Sales, subscriptions, regional pricing, and platform bundles can transform the value equation overnight. Treat the listed prices as reference points, check your storefront, and remember that a friend's pass can make one premium game cheaper than buying two discounted copies elsewhere. Need the rapid-fire version? Choose PlateUp if your group likes Overcooked but wants deeper strategy and progression. You design the restaurant, automate repetitive jobs, and try to keep the entire operation alive as customer demand increases. Choose Portal 2 for two-player puzzles that reward precise communication. Its cooperative campaign is separate from the main story and gives both players an equal role. It is an older game, but its puzzle design and comic timing remain remarkably sharp. Choose Risk of Rain 2 if your friends want repeatable action and increasingly absurd character builds. Each run begins simply, then escalates as players combine items and abilities. Sessions can become intense, so it is better for groups comfortable with fast combat and repeated failure. Choose A Way Out for a cinematic, story-driven weekend. It received a 78 Metascore and follows two characters whose perspectives frequently divide the screen. The mechanics are less demanding than Hazelight's newer games, making it accessible to someone who does not play games regularly. And choose Minecraft if your group cannot agree on a single objective. Build a home, explore caves, fight enemies, or spend hours creating something completely unnecessary. It is not the cheapest option here, but its flexibility and replay value make it one of the safest long-term group purchases. Our budget winner is Lethal Company. Inexpensive, endlessly replayable, and funniest with the right group. For couch play, choose Overcooked or Shredder's Revenge. For a relaxed long-term world, choose Stardew Valley. But the overall recommendation is Split Fiction. Its variety, polished two-player design, crossplay, 91 Metascore, and Friends Pass make one purchase feel far more valuable than its price suggests. Whichever game you choose, match it to your group, not just the review score. The right co-op game is the one everyone genuinely wants to launch again next weekend. Subscribe to Review Unbiased for spoiler-free rankings, honest catches, and recommendations built around what is actually worth your money.